I think. Let's cross our fingers and hope that works. Thank you guys all for hopping on tonight to our Thrive and Grow. And my name's Nancy Prosser. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a 200K leader, and I've been thriving with Lavelle since August of 2014. So it's coming up on my 5-year Thrive-iversary. I'm excited about that. And I wanted to welcome you all here and shout you all out because you guys jumped on to help yourselves grow your business. And I am here to answer any questions that you might have, give you some insight on how to grow your businesses. And we're also going to be talking about, I'm gonna mute my phone, using your time and using your calendar and planning for the week ahead. So that being said, that's really the purpose of this training, is to start to organize your time. I don't know, go ahead and give me just a raise of hands. How many of you have another job besides? Okay, great. So you're doing your Thrive business in the nooks and crannies of your day, correct? Right? So I train horses. So part of my day, I'm out at the farm and teaching lessons and, taking care of horses and things like that. So this is my full-time, I'm going to say, income. And the horses, which used to be my full-time, have now become really more of a hobby, more of a secondary. So I have more time during the day, but I do have a lot of things going on. I've got a family and I have appointments and I've got a big team. So what I do is I help others to achieve their goals. And by doing that, it's about being as organized as possible. Hey, Tina. So it's about being as organized as possible. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute out everybody. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up, and this is where, hopefully it won't be a challenge, but I'm going to pull up the United We Thrive so that you guys can see what is on the agenda for the week. And sorry, I'm gonna have to mute, or not mute, but get rid of, let's see, how am I gonna do that? There we go. So on United We Thrive, we have a weekly agenda, which is really cool. And there's Beth. And here's our Grow and Thrive Sunday. And of course, I'm not gonna be able to find it right off the bat. And Jamaica, here it is, the weekly agenda. So if you guys don't know where to find it, it's right here. And this is where I would pull out your calendar. And for me, this is the book. And it's my passion planner. And it is thick and it is well written in. So what I do is I will look at the agenda and I will make notations of when the calls are, when the Zooms are, what's going on for the week. So that's something that's very important. And I'm actually going to come out of the share and highlighter pen. I actually didn't highlight for the week ahead, but what I'm going to share with you is start making time, whether it be get up a half hour earlier, write in your calendar. This is what mine looks like. This is for the week ahead. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Yeah. And I put in the first thing in the morning are my follow-ups, because I know that I've got people that have trial packs. I've got people that I'm having conversations with that I need to follow up with. So I will put them on Monday morning, 7 o'clock, be able to shoot out some messages just so that I get my follow-ups taken care of. And following up really just means that I'm connecting with them, I have a sampler P2 starting first thing tomorrow morning. So spoke to him today. That was a follow-up. He's in my calendar so that I don't forget tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock to check in and say, hey, Pete, are you thriving with me this morning? Because that's typically what my message to my trial pack people is on their first day. Because sometimes we all get that trial packer that says, I forgot to take it, or I meant to, or I got up late and I was in a hurry. So one of the things that I like to do is check with them ahead of time, meaning like the night before. So earlier, I sent a message to Pete, put your capsules by your bedside table with a glass of water, a bottle of water, so that you see them first thing in the morning. He's like, A-okay, roger that. So then I know that tomorrow morning when I follow up with him, he's going to be thriving. So I put that in my calendar and I time block. So 7 o'clock, I'm doing follow-ups, and by 8 o'clock, I'm thinking about what am I going to post for the day? And if you guys don't know who Amy Ward is, check out Amy Ward's Facebook page. She has the best engagement posts. I mean, they're amazing. So she can give you some really good ideas about getting people engaging with you. One of the other things are my daily actions. What am I going to do for the day that is going to move my business further forward? I'm going to have conversations. I'm going to have that conversation at the post office with the lady who's looking at my DFT on my arm, because that's what I do. And for me, that's kind of like my forte is face-to-face with people out and about. And it could be people asking me about my DFT. It could be me listening in on somebody's conversation or listening to them when they're speaking to me. People are constantly like dropping clues, and we just need to really act on that, and not react, but act on them, and come from a place of goodness and wanting to help them benefit their lives. And that's usually my opening statement when somebody's complaining about the fact that their knee is bothering them, or they didn't get a very good night's sleep, or they're exhausted, or they'd like to get to the gym and they don't have the energy, or they would like to be more involved with their kids' activities, but they don't have the energy. And that's when I always, hop right in with the, oh my gosh, I've been using this product line for almost 5 years now. Every day, I won't miss a day ever. And I usually don't throw out right away what it is, but they always ask me because I don't throw out what it is. And then if they've heard about it, great. And if they haven't, then I go ahead and I explain to them in very simple terms, what the Thrive experience is and how simple it is, and that I've never stuck with anything except for my marriage for any length of time. So, and my husband's in the other room and I have the door closed right now. So you'd probably get a chuckle out of hearing me say that. So, but, it's about planning your time. So when I say have your plan for the week, plan on Wednesday. What rhymes with Wednesday? Wellness Wednesday, Workout Wednesday. For me, I'm using hashtags like new Nancy skin because I have new skin compared to my old skin. I'm also using hashtags like no foundation Friday. So think about your post for Wednesday. What's it going to relate to that will move your business forward or get you some engagement? And some of the really cool things that are happening are these before and after, Thrive skin photos. I mean, people are really wanting to know about it. And I'm going to mention that I had somebody reach out to me tonight, and I actually had to put her off a little while in order to create her free account. And she's a friend of my sister's who follows me on Facebook, and she sent me this lovely message because she suffers with the same kind of skin issues that I do. And she said, Nancy, I've been following you since your day one of your Thrive Skin. And that she believes me because she knows that it's me and she knows that it's my picture. So the really neat thing was I've never seen her hit the like button, not even once. I've never seen her comment, and she has watched every single day. So just know that people are watching, even though they're not commenting or liking. But those people that do comment or like, put them on your list. Put them on your follow-up list. Follow up with a conversation. Hey, how are you? You know, what's going on? What's new in your life? You know, those kinds of things. And thank you, Janet. And Cece, yes, they are watching. And could not be happier with my skin. I'm just gonna say it. It's like a miracle. So I'm super blessed that Lavelle came out with another life-changing product line for me, because the Thrive experience changed my life almost 5 years ago, and now Thrive Skin has completely just blown my mind. So you guys go ahead and unmute yourselves and shoot me out some questions. What do you got for me? Because otherwise I'm just talking. Anybody have anything? How about if I unmute all? Okay. Everybody's unmuted. Okay, shoot.
I noticed, like, on the back of the box, I think it's of the lifestyle mix, it just says if you continue use over a certain amount of time, I think it said 8 weeks or something, like, to consult your physician.
Brandon just messaged me. I don't know what
Okay.
I may have to go.
You know what? That's a really good question. And I think that, you know, part of that is simply because it's protecting those that may have any kind of long-term, I'm going to say, effects from using pre and probiotics and pea protein, because that's what it is. Right. So anything that anybody uses or consumes long period, you know, should be discussed with a doctor, you know, especially if you were having. So I think it's really for the protection, so that the box is labeled, you know, just like it will also say, you know, not for those under the age of 18.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay.
As another kind of an example, I believe on the blast information, it also says that, as far as, you know, not to be used for, you know, under the age of 18. And in Kunta Kana, you know, Jason Camper is telling all of us that it's for anyone, because there is no stimulants in it whatsoever. You can take it any time of the day. You know, everybody can have it.
Okay.
Kids, you know, to older folks. So I think it's just for protection.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about?
So I have a question.
Okay, hey Janet.
It's Janet. Hey. So in the past, when I send birthday messages to people, you know, I would ask them if they were interested in a mini trial of the Thrive system. And I don't know, sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. But I've been doing some trainings. Beth kind of introduced us to Danelle Delgado, and her take, her take on it, you know, is that you're not supposed to give away your product.
Right.
So I was just wondering if, you know, if you've taken a different approach to the birthday messages, because it's obviously a good way to hit a lot of people.
Okay, so I have done birthday messages where I've started a conversation with someone that has turned into them getting either ordered or a trial pack on the way to them, for their birthday. But it never starts off with me saying, hey, it's your birthday. I want to give you a, Thrive Experience sample. Because one, I don't know if somebody sent me that message, how I would feel about that. Okay, great. Send it to me, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use it.
Right.
And I've had other people, so you don't want to waste your product. It costs us money, and it's like gold. So don't, give it away. But as far as that birthday message, I'm going to tell you where I've had the most success, and I am not regular about it. That's just me. My birthday messages are the quick, hey, Jennifer, happy birthday, with the balloons and things like that, because I want them to know that I'm recognizing their birthday. And then that opens up conversation, or that enables them to now see something that I posted because I commented on their wall. But one of my Thrive customers that became a customer based on me connecting with her on a birthday message, she was a friend of mine on Facebook that I had never met before. Did not know her through anybody. Somebody, like, she friended me who knows when. It was her birthday. I looked at her profile. I saw that she's a super busy mom of 2 boys, young boys, that she was complaining on her Facebook about her being exhausted. And I reached out to her and said, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great day. And it started a conversation. And that conversation led to, I asked her what it was that she did. Her name's Esther, who I'm speaking of. And she also does horses, but also does real estate on the side. And it just turned into a conversation where I then plugged in you're so busy doing the horses and doing your real estate. Would you be interested in me sending you a Thrive sample? I'll send it to you for your birthday. And she was like, yes. I said, well, what's your email? I'll set you up a free account. I'll pop it in the mail. And I asked her, made sure that she had no allergies and things like that. And followed up with her. And she became a Thrive customer. So that's how it works. It wasn't so much me jumping right in and saying, it's your birthday. I want to send you some free product. Because you don't want to do that. You don't want to give it away and have it sit on somebody's counter, or have them ghost you when you're, sending them a message. Have you started yet? Or do you have any questions or anything like that? Does that make sense? All right, so do you guys know, anybody else have any questions before I move on to one more thing that I wanted to touch on?
I do, Nancy. I know it's a little bit off topic.
Yeah.
But for the Jamaica,
Getting confused.
I saw that for that there's a tracker. Is there something we're supposed to be submitting?
No.
No.
That is a tracker that you can print yourself. We have our tracker. It's actually on our cloud office that shows when we have a new auto ship customer, it's going to say, 1 of 2, or a new promoter with an upgrade, it'll say 1 of 2 promoters. That tracker that you can print up is more for your kind of on paper, if I put in so-and-so as this and so-and-so as a promoter and this amount of orders kind of a thing. It's more or less for yourself, to help you stay on track with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What allergies do you ask that a person has? That's a really good question, because one of the
Mhm.
biggest
I'll do
allergies
that. Okay,
that
sounds
people
good.
have
No problem.
that
Okay,
is
you're welcome, okay?
is shellfish. And because we have glucosamine that is both plant-based as well as shellfish-based, glucosamine in the men's and women's capsules, as also in Move, I always ask everybody before I get them started on a sample or ordering product, do you have any allergies? And are they severe? And especially, do you have a shellfish allergy? Because you wouldn't want somebody to not look at the ingredients of what they're taking. I also send them in their trial pack, or give to them the 1, 2, 3 brochure that has the ingredients for the men's and women's capsules, the lifestyle mix, and the DFT, the regular DFT. So definitely ask people if they have any severe allergies, because that could be, okay, so what do you have them do when they have an allergic to shellfish? Okay, so one, they can either not take the capsules, or they can use the Thrive K, because the Thrive K is premium grade vitamins without the glucosamine, because kids typically don't need glucosamine to help move their joints. So somebody that wants to be fit, that needs premium grade vitamins, can totally take the Thrive K and then the lifestyle mix, just to slap on their DFT, and they're going to be feeling quite amazing. So you had someone, Bridget, who had a severe allergy to sunflower. Yes, ask that. So, you know, that's, do we have anything? Does anybody know? Because I can't think of anything that has, of ours, that has sunflower in it. But I don't have it right in front of me. So typically I will be looking at an ingredients list. Does anybody have anything?
Nancy?
Yeah?
Yeah, so there is a teeny bit of sunflower in our shake mix. And that's what happened to her. So she ended up going to drink her shake and her throat started to swell up. Fortunately, she is a nurse and she knew exactly what was going on, and she's had this her whole life. So yeah, definitely ask the allergy question. Good bringing that up for sure.
Yeah, and especially being a nurse, you would think that she would look at the ingredients maybe before taking it, right? Because
I know
some people get so excited about, you know, what we're offering them, you know, that, and maybe a teeny tiny, I'm going to give you an example. We have a lot of people that do say, yes, I have a mild shellfish allergy. People take the capsules and have no problem because they have a mild shellfish allergy. It is the people that have that anaphylactic kind of an allergy, like your friend Bridget, you know, that has a severe allergy. So it's just always important, you know, you want your friends, your family to have a good Thrive experience, and it's important that, you know, they are kept safe. So, you know, always asking. It's good policy, and it's good customer service too. Okay, is there anything in the product that would be bad for someone with a dairy allergy or lactose intolerant? Actually, we have no lactose in our lifestyle mix, and there is a support ticket in regards to that. So that is really good. There is dairy because it lists milk, and that's because of the whey protein, which is, and mind you, I'm not the ingredients expert. I do know quite a bit about it because I've read support tickets. I've asked support questions just like this. Whey is a milk product, and it is concentrated into its purest form, so that it is highly processed. Our bodies can process it. It's highly absorbable. So, you know, it would be one of those things that if they had any, you know, a serious dairy allergy, that they talk to their doctor about it first. Or send in a support ticket to really find out exactly, what the dairy, so that they feel comfortable, what kind of allergy do they have with dairy? That's also important. Do they get a stuffy nose? Or does it put them in the bathroom? Or does it give them, abdominal pain, things like that. So when I said before that, we do have people that take the capsules that have a mild shellfish allergy, those people can go into a seafood restaurant. People that have a severe allergy to shellfish usually can't even walk in a seafood restaurant. So it's just about having conversations, with your customers to make sure that they're kept safe and that they're kept aware. So, yeah. Anybody else have anything else? I wanted to talk about the vault. Do you guys know about the vault? Yeah? Anybody not know about the vault? Okay, so we're good on the vault. The vault is a really good resource for trainings, for documents, downloads. As you're building your teams, there's really great resources there for shouting out. And I want to shout you all out. I love the vault too, Bridget. It is really a great place to learn. And Moria's got a fantastic video there for brand new promoters. It's also good to, listen to, even if you've been in the business for quite some time. So what is the link? The link for the vault. I'm going to have to find it. Actually, I have it on my phone. I will pull that up and see if I can share it. Okay, it is a Google Drive. I don't know if I can share this to, I'm wondering. I don't know how that I can share it from my phone.
Nancy, it was shared on United We Thrive page
Yeah.
just recently, I believe by Beth Graves.
Okay, I'm sure that is, let me see if I can do the screen share. Okay, give me 1 second. And then
Nancy, I might have been able to get it in there if you want to double check the chat.
Hi, Cece.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Your skin is amazing.
Thank you, thank you. You're the best. So I'm going to stop this screen share that, I have real challenges with. Okay, so let's see. Cece, you're the bomb. You did it, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Love that. Okay. All right, so guys, I'm going to put you all, we're going to do a little gallery view. And we are all going to give me a big, cheesy smile, because I'm going to screenshot all of you guys. Ready, set? Okay, here we go. United We Thrive. Great, and I'm going to post that on my story, because you guys are all amazing humans that are here for a purpose, to help others live a life that they deserve, have a great life yourself, be thriving. And you know what? Shout yourself out. Put yourself on your story and say, I was on a Zoom tonight with, let's see, how many do we have? A lot. Several amazing human beings, because all of you are. Just because you are here and because you want to help others achieve and live their best life. So, I appreciate all of you coming on tonight. And is there any last minute questions or anything? And thank you, Lisa, for telling me I did awesome. Go ahead and unmute if you have any last minute questions before I say good night to all.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're very welcome.
That was Chrissy. Sorry.
Thank
you.
Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome. Hope that was helpful, y'all. And you know what? Always feel free to reach out to me if you have any other questions. And hopefully I recorded correctly, and this should end up on United We Thrive. So you guys can share it or watch the replay. But thank you all for joining, and have a wonderful rest of the Sunday night. Okay.
Thank you too. Bye.
Hi, buddy.
Stop video. There we go. Hi.